wonder what's inside. This was just delivered, but I know what it is. I'll show you right after this. I'm Rick. This is The Shack. Hello and welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I always ask that you browse around, check out some other videos. I got home improvement, home repairs, tool reviews and projects. And I throw some odd things in now and then just because life is a variety. I'm in the middle of cleaning up the shop after I made a box for my father-in-law with my Ankara box joint jig. I've had it for over a year, never had a chance to get it out, put it together, so there was a lot of trial and error in that. It should be very simple, but I screwed something up and I really don't know what. In the midst of all this cleaning and my daughter just pulling up wanting her brakes done on her car, man, I tell you, I don't know where I get the time to even do this stuff anymore. Everybody's so demanding of my time. I don't have that much to give to you guys anymore. But I got a lot of stuff coming up, so subscribe, hit that like button, because I have a couple of games I'm going to make. We're going to take down to Mexico for the children down there for Christmas. I'll have a link for that video of what we're doing down there, and if you felt led, I have a link to PayPal that is specifically for donations for that mission down there. We're refurbishing a complex for abandoned and abused women. They go there for the shelter, they have their families, or they go through a little bit of rehabilitation. They work because they can't live there for free. They work and they save their money for them, so when the program's over, it's really, really cool. They have an account set up and they can go out and purchase their own house, property, apartment, whatever. It's huge, huge beneficial to them how this works. So if you watch it and you feel led, please, I really appreciate any donations for that. And for those who have already donated, you are a major blessing, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. And you know who you are. But today, amongst all this, I got a delivery, and it's something that I've wanted for about a year and a half, almost 2 years now. I forget when it first came out. The reason I got this, I'm going to tell you as I unbox it, because I know there's newer things out there, but I have my reason. I've been researching this for a year. And even on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, what I did to buy this, I got it between $150 to $300 cheaper than any other deal out there, and this is why I got it. So I got to turn something off real quick, and I'll come back. I'm gonna kind of go over this while I unbox it. As you know, and I've mentioned a few times, the camera that I'm using I've had since 2010. I bought it after my father passed away, mainly to document all the work I did renovating his house, just in case something would happen. You know, I wanted to prove what I was doing to it and how much money I spent, how much time I spent, so I documented everything I did to it. And that camera's been everywhere. It's been to Japan multiple times. Traveled the U.S. for a while with me when I was visiting family in Missouri and Texas and all around in between. Down to Mexico and on cruises. I mean, it's been around, done a lot. And the flip out screen doesn't even work anymore. Basically, all I can do on this camera is record. I cannot do time lapse anymore. The focus, by going too far, it doesn't even focus. It's not sensors, I think, going out. Plus, I have no way to hook an external mic, so I really want to get one so I don't have to keep yelling at the camera. I want to have one hooked up here so I can have the camera set up and I can just talk normal, like this would be talking normal. As long as there's nothing else going on, you can probably hear me. But otherwise, I have to yell, so I make sure the camera picks it up. And again, there's reason why I got this versus a Nikon or any Sony, any of them. And it makes sense. I did it again. I watched a lot of reviews, and a couple of them mentioned the fact that a lot of people that do YouTube, and this is what this is mainly for, it's for my personal use and mainly for videos on YouTube. that a lot of the phones don't even have 4K capability. So this is going to suit me because this is the Canon 80D, and I've always liked the 80D because it sounds like ADD, which I have, my daughters have, and my granddaughter is showing signs of. But that's cool. I mean, they may have ADD, but we are creative in a way. So I like the Canon ADD, even though it's an 80D, it sounds like ADD. So that's something I always liked about it. Weird, I know, but that's me. I'm not normal. I guarantee you right now, I am not normal. So the fact that this doesn't have 4K capability isn't an issue with me. The price I paid for this was $900. I got it through Canon and I got it refurbished, so that's not a big deal to me. I couldn't even buy this setup used from somebody on the street. They were still want $800-900. And they probably have like a couple thousand click count on it. And if I want to spend that kind of money, I want minimal click count. So I'm gonna check this out. I know software I can do and I can get it, but I don't expect it to be over 100, maybe 200. You know, a couple hundred's fine. A couple thousand. It's got it through Canon. I went through PayPal payment. I got 12 months interest free, $78.10 a month. I can handle that. So I'm going to take this out and see what I have. Oh wow. I didn't know I'd get everything. And it's not in the normal box because it's refurbished. It's not in the white box that says Canon, got all the picture thing. It's just a refurbished box. But it's still under the same warranty. There's all my directions. And I guarantee you right now, I'm not going to go through the directions. There's a couple people I checked out online that have tutorials, and I'm going to watch them because I can sit there with the camera as they go through the tutorial so I can get familiar with this. So this wood isn't going to be used yet. I will say probably next year I am going to do a video with that camera, with this new camera, see the difference, because I am going to get a couple filters. I want to get a mic that I can mount here. I'm looking at a couple of those. So I'm going to change a few things, get this set up ready so I can use it for my YouTube. Plus I got to get the video card, big one or bigger one, so I can do the video stuff. But I'm going to take my children, or I should say my grandchildren, to Knott's Berries. So I want to kind of get familiar with this battery, and I'm going to get an extra battery, charger. I'm going to get a different strap. I never use stock strap. I want one a little bit wider. I like to customize it. And I wanted to get a cover for the camera. There's my lens. Lens is not refurbished. So I paid extra. I could have got this, actually could have got this with a, what is it, 18 to 55 lens for I think 620. But I wanted a little bit more so I could have a little bit of a zoom. It's a decent camera. This is the 18-135 lens. Yeah, I've done a lot of research on that. There's a few things on there. Again, I'm not a professional. This is a great starter kit for me. And here is the body itself. Wow. I really can't believe I'm actually holding this. I've been wanting this for almost 2 years now. And from what I've read and all the reviews and everything I've seen, it's got a very user-friendly interface. Really, really simple, easy to navigate, and that's what I like. I will even add a couple of links in the description below of the people that I have subscribed to so I can learn about this. Shooting, and I'm really big. I had all the lights, I had the meters and everything, and all that digital stuff now. I like to be able to set my camera to the f-stop, to my shutter speed, everything. I want to set it all up for the shot that I want. But if I'm like out and about, I may go auto so I can take pictures real quick. But if I can sit there and see something I want to set it up. I want the capability of being able to set everything up manually. So there's a guy that does taking all this off and setting everything to manual, so you have all control. And that's what this is all about, having control over your camera. Fantastic camera. I've always had Canon. I love Canon, although none of my lenses will work with this, but that's fine. I have to get going. I got my daughter's car to work on. Then I got to get to building a couple of games for the kids. And when those are done, you want to check out the games that I'm building for the kids of Mexico. I'll have a link up here. And again, if you feel led, you want to help, you like what we're doing down there, or just want to help with the expenses of the material that we have to buy down there for the project, please consider donating. I don't get none of that. It's strictly for that down there. And I give my time and I give my money. We take the material, or we pay for the material down there. It comes out of our pocket. We do fundraisers at church to help compensate for that. Still, our tools, our nails, our screws, our time, our gas, insurance to drive down there, everything, that's on us. But that's good. That, you know, I'm not complaining. We enjoy doing this, and I can't wait to take this down there for Christmas. I'm going to take a bunch of pictures and film. Hopefully get this ready so I can film the kids playing with the games we're going to give them. And I'll maybe make a little video on that. So stay tuned, subscribe, like, be blessed. Thank you so much for watching again. I appreciate it. Get out there, take back your shack. Build it for family, but most importantly, build it for your sanity. We will see you in the next video. I got to get going. I'm going to put this away, and I can't wait to play with it. I almost don't want to build those games. I want to play with this, but I got to get going building the games. That is my priority. That is the priority. This can wait. I waited 2 years. I can wait another day. This is cool though. Very, very cool. I am so happy. This is my birthday and Christmas combined. I feel like a kid on Christmas Day again. Woohoo! I am happy. Oh, this gotta go too.